Please insert drink and hit play. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to BlueRayDismay. John Daniels here. I have my two counterparts.
The Right Honorable Javier Ivan Marcellus Ignatius II Esquire.
And Bruno Diaz, a.k.a. Johnny C., a.k.a. Johnny Walkers.
Hey guys, thanks so much for joining. Tonight we are doing Friday the 13th in honor of the October season. Not to name drop Halloween, since that's another movie we just reviewed, but it is for the Halloween season. So we are going to jump right into this. Friday the 13th, the original, 1980, directed by Sean S. Cunningham. And for those of you following along, I will be hitting play in 3, 2, 1. Okay. So yeah. So when I was watching this thing, I mean, this was definitely like a slower film, like slow-mo, like painfully slow.
Yeah,
like,
it's like Halloween.
Even Halloween had like, at least they peppered, Michael Myers in the creepy car scene.
There was a lot more. Yeah, there's a little more, I guess, more going on, and the sign, his doctor and stuff. But yeah.
Oh yeah, so what is it? 1958, more or less.
Yeah.
Camp Crystal Lake, 1958.
Camp Crystal Lake.
Yeah, 1958.
Famous places never to go to.
Right.
So it's just a campsite, summer camp.
Right.
Look, there's this group of kids like sitting around talking to each other. This is before iPhones existed and smartphones.
iPhones, internet. Yeah, they don't have a telephone. They have to go out to the payphone in the corner, I'm sure.
Right.
Or in the head office.
It's kind of funny.
Anyway, so you immediately notice, just right away, it starts off in the past with the first person's perspective shot. You mean they're immediately copying Halloween? You know what I mean?
What, with the perspective thing?
Yeah,
POV shot or whatever.
Yeah, they did say.
I did notice that. And Halloween came out what, in 78?
Yeah, so it's 2 years later.
So yeah, the original Halloween came out in 1978. This is released in 1980.
They did say it was a big influence of help getting this movie made in the first place was the success of Halloween. So everybody's like, digging it. So they're like, yeah, okay.
The infamous sound effects. So it's really digging in to it just gives you like a Halloween vibe to start off with. That's how you kick off the movie.
Yeah, the whispering music is like iconic.
You know, Halloween had the famous ding 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 piano thing.
Yeah, the Halloween piano theme.
This guy automatically goes for the
yeah.
Oh, is that where that came from?
Yeah, that's this right now,
dude.
Right. Just a few notes while they're busy sitting around the campfire. This came out in 1980. It's 95 minutes long, which puts it at .42 her.
Which are a lot of these short horror movies from this 70s area, 80s.
Right. They keep them nice and
they're like an hour and a half, like most of them.
Now you got the kids sneaking off to go be naughty.
Yeah, and now the boyfriend and the girl, or the boy and the girl, they are like sneaking out, just trying to do their own thing. I guess they go to like another part of this little cabin area.
Right.
Yeah, there's a bunch of little.
Oh, and there's a shot, the full moon shot.
Offshoot,
I didn't notice the full moon shot before.
Oh yeah. Didn't it start with that? I thought.
So, then what was I done about?
The only real actress that I even knew that I could even kind of get any info on because everyone here is like killed, and then you don't see them really again in too many other slasher flicks or even like.
Unless they just show up to get killed again.
Yeah, I don't recognize any of these actors in a lot of anything else.
Right. Well, it's part of the production.
I mean, aside from, of course, Kevin Bacon, right?
Right.
A young Kevin Bacon.
He hasn't even popped up yet.
Right, he's not even in the movie yet.
Yeah.
But aside from Kevin Bacon, Betsy Palmer, who's Jason's, and by the way, spoiler alert, we assume everyone has already seen this, so we're just going to talk about what's going on.
We're kind of going to be jumping around throughout the movie based on,
Yeah.
Betsy,
if you haven't seen the movie, turn us off right now. And
turn it off and go watch it right now. Betsy Palmer, who is Jason's murdering mom. I mean, she did like a lot of TV flicks. She was in Chips, The Love Boat, Charles in Charge.
Oh, she played like a nice girl.
I don't know.
Typecast, so I guess.
It was kind of funny. I couldn't really find too much. Again, like the most notable character I think here, aside from Jason Voorhees, who they don't really show, is Kevin Bacon, like as a real life person.
Right. And this wasn't even the start of his career. He had previously appeared in Animal House.
Yeah.
Really?
Just before this, yeah.
Yeah. He was only in like a
couple of scenes, but that was technically his debut.
Oh,
This is more of a starring role for him.
Yeah, but like more like he was only in like a handful of movies.
Yeah.
This is one of his first ones, like third or fourth or something like that.
What else is he? He's got
first body count here.
So right in the gut, stabbed with the knife, got caught with your pants down.
I don't know if you guys know
up on the top in the attic.
But the
dude, that would suck to get killed like while you're like,
this
you know, trying to
girl's
like
just literally just
running
back and forth.
Yeah. She's almost running around like
Yeah, I love the little dramatic like music, the ding, 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 you know what I mean?
Anyway,
so that right there reminds me of Resident Evil.
Actually, what it reminds me of, actually, believe it or not, is Psycho, because that music sounds suspiciously like Psycho.
And the hands.
So you're telling me Friday the 13th ripped off Psycho and Halloween?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Almost everything that came before it,
dude.
And the logo just popped through the glass here,
and that's like what one of the directors said is that he was basing it just off of everything he'd seen before this.
Right.
And they did other types of movies, like kids movies, like I don't know, like a soccer kids movie or something like that. And then they did this.
So
Tom Savini makeup effects. You see his effects in a lot of other movies throughout the 80s.
Tom who?
Tom Savini.
Okay.
Oh, Harry Manfredini is doing the music that's copying Bernard Herrmann from Psycho.
Yeah.
All right.
Because it really sounds like
it does sound a lot similar, very similar. Yeah.
I find it interesting that they did the first kill scene like right away, and then they black the screen out, and they go to written by Victor Miller. They go to all these credits.
Right. Didn't they do something similar in Halloween?
I'm not sure. I can't remember.
Whoa, zoom in.
Yeah, they like doing that zoom in effect.
And then to daytime. Oh, nice.
Yeah. Okay. So now,
June 13th.
Whatever the present
June 13th.
is.
The present. I guess the present in 1980s time, like 1980.
79 or 80.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you look on a calendar, there actually is a Friday the 13th in 1980.
Oh, really? Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
So it's one of
Nice.
Good. So what little shanty town does this take place in? What little where is this? Like what state? Or in the movie? Did they get to that?
It's in New Jersey.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, there were license plates. I think the car license
Thanks
plates
for
had Jersey.
spoiling my joke. Yeah.
What?
There's a joke later on. Someone's talking about the town being cursed. I'm like, well, they're in Jersey, of course.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, if you notice the gas
that would have
pump,
killed.
the gas pump is leaded gas.
Wait.
Yeah, contains lead.
Yeah, the gas. That's all this is. 1980.
Yeah, definitely.
Also, she's hitchhiking. She's hitchhiking across the country to get to her place of employment.
I know how many girls today would hitchhike across the country, like
Across the country?
or
around. She's at least going through the Northeast. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like
She almost made it.
not from California or anything, but she's
Take the bus, girl.
she's going a ways.
dude, she's trying to save money.
It's so
if
strange.
she has any.
She got to get to work.
In the 80s, hitchhiking was legal, but vagrancy wasn't. Now the reverse is true.
You know the funny vagrancy. The funny thing about vagrancy is that I was watching like the director's commentary, like captions for Rambo: First Blood.
Oh, nice.
And the reason they arrested Rambo is for vagrancy, which
Right.
back then was like an offense, but today's like it's no longer, like you said, Javier, it's no longer a thing.
Yeah.
But you could just be arrested for just walking around and not saying your name or proving who you are.
Right. Not proving you live anywhere.
Right.
What are you doing?
Yeah. So she's
Vagabond.
Camp Blood. Apparently that was the shooting name. When they were in production, they called it Long Night at Camp Blood.
Oh, yeah. Get that bus.
Camp Blood. So okay, now she's trying to like find transportation.
Right.
Oh,
She's catching a ride.
she hitchhikes, and this creepy dude like grabs her butt when she's about to walk in.
does.
Like this old creepy dude,
Does he?
man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Roper?
Like
Where?
total like harassment.
Double
Yeah.
grope.
So we're at the scene now where she's walking with this
I
creepy dude who's
noticed
gonna
that
give her a
also.
ride.
This
Camp
creepy guy.
Blood.
And
My
then
goodness.
we got the crazy guy that just popped in.
Yeah. Who has a creepy hat?
Yeah.
Like Freddy Krueger.
I mean, creepy everything.
Yeah.
It's got a death curse.
This guy.
It is like
Okay.
This can't be the first like creepy guy to be yelling at kids in a scary movie, right?
Dude, here's the scene. Look, this
death-
guy like
He just-
totally gropes
Yeah,
her.
he
Give
just
her a hand
double
up.
he double pushed her up.
She didn't seem to mind.
not good.
She's like, did that happen?
This guy rides off on a bicycle too. That's the funniest.
Yeah, I know.
He just like rolls out.
Death curse. I'm
like,
going for bike ride.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll be back.
I told him.
Yeah.
Funny.
Here's the interesting point. He's talking about. Maybe we haven't gotten it to it yet. We're only about 9 minutes into the film here, but yeah, he's pretty much expository dialogues going on.
I'm telling you, this movie is damn slow.
She's hitching a ride.
Aside from the first kill scene, I was like, okay,
No,
she's
I'm
going
fine
somewhere.
With it. I'm fine with pacing.
I mean, but it keeps this continuous, like, even throughout the middle of the movie, it's still kind of.
Yeah. Well, it was like a low budget, like almost. It was like an indie movie. It was one of the first, like.
Speaking of budget, let's get to the numbers.
Okay.
All right, revenue time.
Well, hold on one second. It was one of the first like low budget movies to like make it out to be spread out nationwide, like and like
like widespread.
Yeah, like released widespread or cross country, like a huge release.
So
but it was just small fries.
It's funny.
And you can tell by the way it's shot.
No, you're. I'm just looking at some numbers here. 1 second.
The truck driver's warning her off right now. He claims the camp is cursed. That's funny.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Why is he crazy? You're telling him the same thing.
Johnny Walker, back to your point about the low budget. Definitely right. So this film had a budget of $700,000 and produced a domestic gross of $39 million. Now that's back in 1980s dollars. $39 million today's dollars would be $133 million.
Yeah, and they immediately as it was after it was such a big success, they're immediately thinking about
within $1980. This guy on screen here said the guy put in $25,000 to fix up the camp.
Yeah,
which in today's dollars is closer to $76,000.
Oh yeah. Wow, that's a lot.
So he's serious business.
Yeah, a lot back then. Yeah,
to fix that camp.
Yeah.
Dude,
seems
so
like too much.
They saw the amount of money this thing made off of $700,000.
Yeah,
right. And within 1 year they produced Friday the 13th Part 2.
Yeah.
That was a budget of $1 million, domestic gross $21 million. So it continues to do. It did well, but it didn't.
And then Friday the 13th Part 3 happened.
Part 3 with a budget of $4 million. They bumped the budget up on that like crazy, and that was only in 1982.
I don't think it was the same writer and director. I think it was other people that did the sequels.
Yeah, I mean, you got Jason. Don't you have It even goes into Jason in space, right?
It
goes all the way.
Pretty crazy directions. So anyway, there. She's at the. What's that say? Something. Hope, New Jersey. That's why they're cursed. They're in Jersey.
And he drops he drops her off at a cemetery.
Yeah.
It's like
a little bit of foreshadowing.
Yeah, foreshadowing. Like, okay, you're dead, girl.
You are dead.
Walk into your grave.
And then these guys appear.
Okay, now they go to a scene where we see this. What is this? Like a truck?
The other camp counselors coming in.
Oh wow!
Enter Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, Kevin Bacon coming in. It would also be introduced in a truck, I think, in Tremors.
Oh yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah,
dude, he's doing a Showtime series, I think, called City on a Hill, where he plays like a Boston cop detective or whatever.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Remember Hollow Man?
Was he Hollow Man?
Yeah.
Was he him?
Yeah, or the Invisible Man, whatever it was.
No,
was
no,
it
no.
Hollow Man?
No, Water. Wasn't it?
It was Hollow Man, wasn't
was it?
Yeah,
I can't remember.
I think that was him, yeah.
The Invisible guy, yeah.
Camp Crystal Lake.
Okay, so note to self: don't go here.
Established 1935. Nice. Yeah, don't go there. Yeah. Apparently, it's based on a real. There's like a real camp in New Jersey. Only it's called Nosco Bebosco or something weird.
Right next to Tomahawk Camp.
Yeah.
Okay, now we got this dude with a little red bandana cutting.
Big shirtless Ron over here.
Yeah, chopping down some tree stump.
And this is the guy that's poured all that money into.
Right. He put so much money into it, he can't afford to buy a shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the hell?
And like, why is he so? It never really says why he's so like bent on bringing this place back.
Dude, God only knows.
He's just obsessed about it.
Total whack job though. And then he treats his girl like a piece of dirt. I mean, his girl just rolled up.
Yeah.
And later on in
he's
like
all
a scene or two.
Her. Maybe that's why.
Mm-hmm.
introductions all around.
Yeah, now they're just.
And then nope.
I'm telling you, you can see that they're already like bickering. The dude cutting down the tree or chopping down the tree, and with his girl, not his girlfriend, but the girl that he's hanging out with. You can already see like the back and forth.
She's been there a little
longer, helping
out.
Right, and she's getting ready to hightail it out of there, but he's like, "Oh no, please, honey, give me another chance."
To stay.
Blah blah blah. It's like, dude, you are a jerkhead.
With the jorts.
The jorts. A fashion atrocity even back then.
What, the cut jean shorts?
Yeah.
Yeah, especially while wearing like a red bandana. Like, dude, like.
So
he's definitely going for a look.
Working on the farm or working on it at the club? But he's doing something.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, something atrocious. And he's got like the librarian glasses. I'm like, buddy, put a shirt on, change your glasses, take out the bandana, get a chainsaw.
Yeah, get the proper tools.
Right.
Anyway, she's over here nailing the gutter up. Nails in the mouth, which is, everyone does it, but it's not really recommended.
Yeah. If you get cut by like a rusty nail, don't you need a tetanus shot or something?
Yeah. One would presume. Also, it's funny. She's like dressed more like a man than he is, just because he's got the tiny shorts and the bandana.
Yeah,
she's got the collared shirt on.
They should be switched.
That's funny.
And the short hair.
And he should be putting up the gutter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and she's literally wearing the pants.
This is where she's about to tell him, like, "Hey, I'm gonna get out of here."
Yeah, there's kind of family drama or relationship drama.
So it's funny because as I was reading through the movie titles,
back to California.
Yeah, now she's like, "Hey, I'm going back to California." He's like, "Come on, I promise I won't treat you like dirt anymore, please." She's like, "All right, fine."
And
this guy's such a creep, I'm telling you.
Yeah, mustache isn't doing him any favors.
Right. I'm like, dude, you're like the ultimate creepo.
Yeah, he's pretty creepy.
It's funny because he's actually like the most innocuous character.
And then that's weird.
Yeah, what the hell?
It implies a certain familiarity.
That's nice. Did you say that's nice? You whisper that?
She's like, what a weirdo.
She's like, hey, asshole. So yeah, no, like I was saying, the titles of the movies for this series, they were always Friday the 13th, Part 2, Part 3, Part 4, Final Chapter,
right,
Part 5, etc. And then I think they just changed it to Jason X.
Oh yeah, that's a good time to change it.
The franchise is going downhill.
Yeah.
Jason Goes to Hell.
Yeah,
that's one of them.
I mean,
oh yeah. So yeah, the reason, not the reason, but the way the guy came up with the title of the movie was he was just thinking of like fun, like scary sounding names that if he ever make a type of movie like slasher flick like this, and then he like came up with the title before they even like wrote the movie or anything like that. It was like literally Friday the 13th, and then like they started going from there.
Really?
Yeah. He totally came up with the name first, just because the way he liked the way it sounded and stuff like that.
Right.
He said he just knew it had like a good ring to it.
Yeah. So yeah, apparently he sold the movie too before it even got written as scary movie Friday the 13th.
Yeah, yeah. And hot right now.
Wait, who sold it?
The producer.
The producer guy, yeah.
He financed it before it even been
Yeah. And also
when they're not good.
Also when they're shooting the movie,
they worked for Canon Films for a decade.
Yeah. And also when they were shooting, they said the actors said that the script was like they're kind of just writing it as it was going along or changing it or just things like that. So they were just kind of going with it.
All right, now we're at the scene.
They shot it at. They said the production it's a real campsite, so they paid off the campsite to. Whoa!
This guy almost shot an arrow through this
jackass,
girl. Yeah.
Very poor discipline.
Very bad.
And this guy's like way dorky.
He's gonna kill her with that.
Jeez.
Yeah. And then.
I guess that's his way of flirting with her, to almost shoot an arrow through her.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a good shot.
Yeah, lucky shot, more like it.
Yeah, right.
Sexy. And we're back to our hitchhiker.
Okay, so this hitchhiker, like her goal was to get to this.
She's the cook, yeah.
Yeah, she's the cook.
Okay.
And this right here is Mrs. Voorhees. Spoiler.
Yeah.
Wait, this is Mrs. Voorhees, right?
Anyway.
Miss Voorhees.
Miss.
I don't know if you've noticed this early on in the movie, but they make it clear later that
that's her.
Every time you see first-person point of view shots, someone's gonna get killed.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because the first-person POV follows the killer. Yeah. He's got a very similar Jeep to the camp guy, the owner of the camp.
Oh yeah.
I guess. Actually, because of production limitations, they actually had to use the same car for both.
Really?
Yeah. Even though it's meant to be two different cars.
It's kind of funny.
Nice.
Like I said, the low-budget film.
Gotta do it.
Doing the best with what they could, so they put like a different top on it because it's a Jeep, you know. And then.
Dude, I wouldn't even pick up like a hitchhiker girl, man. Like you can't trust anybody these days. No way. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Well, like I said, it's illegal mostly now, but you can wander around homeless all you want.
Yeah, this day and age, it's like just get
Uber.
Uber.
Can't ask for a ride.
Yeah, literally, I mean nothing. Like.
And they pass the sign.
Always a scam. Oh yeah, now we're at the scene where she's like, "Hey, wasn't this the campsite?" And you got the scary music.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun. It reminds me of
She's
Jaws.
like, "Wait a minute."
Dun 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 dun.
Although you see, like, I do like that. It's a nice touch. Where you can see like she's gradually getting more panicky.
Yeah,
that's a nice little effect to add more tension and really shows off of the.
And then she started speeding up as soon as she said slow down.
Yeah.
Then immediately, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Dude, at least she's got guts to jump out. I mean, I guess most people would.
Sweet flip.
Yeah.
But now she sprained her ankle, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so she just jumped out. Now, Jeep driver, who we all know is Ms. Voorhees, is reversing.
On the hunt.
On the hunt.
The hunt knife. Let's see how many kills she gets with the knife. So that was 2 in the beginning, right?
Right.
And then let's see what happens now.
Well, yeah, 2 in the beginning. She changes up her weaponry though. She uses like an arrowhead.
Yeah. It's
later against
I'm
Kevin
trying
Bacon.
to see how many she gets with the knife.
And Ned or whatever.
And then towards the end, she busts out the infamous machete. Everyone knows Jason for the machete.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny because Jason himself is not even in this movie.
Right, Jason himself, he's in for
in
3 seconds in her dream shot. Right, and like
at the very end,
what she
and
dreamt.
a little montage part earlier.
Right, like 3 seconds,
or like a little,
like
literally 3
the
seconds.
mom like remembering.
And you know the funny part is everyone attributes the hockey mask and the machete to Jason, but in this first one he doesn't have either.
Yeah,
and it's his mom with the machete.
Right, and the second one he doesn't even have a hockey mask.
The second one,
he's got a sack.
I watched the first hour of the second one just a couple of days ago, and again, no hockey mask.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oop, got her.
It was the third one. I think that guy, he got it.
And then I guess that's how they they always just like, that's like his thing.
Like
that's
the end of the second one.
Right. Oop.
Look, the knife.
Okay, now we got the mom still using the knife. She just slit the girl's throat.
Yeah, pretty gruesome.
Yeah, that is pretty gruesome.
Like I said, I believe later on the producer said they were surprised it got away with so much and got an R rating.
So much gore?
Apparently they had to tone it down for the next movie.
What? Really?
Nah, they said more. More and more kills. They wanted more kills for the next movie.
But less graphic, though.
Oh, less graphic?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it wasn't so much the kill count as the graphic nature of some of
Oh, yeah. But that's why this movie was so scary.
That's part of it,
because of the graphics. I mean, the graphic kills.
Yeah,
and you do, and it is memorable for that. Like, you remember the...
Right. Oh, man.
Especially the Kevin Bacon one, like...
Okay, now we're at the scene where the girls are swimming with the guys.
And then the ring.
That's why this movie is always made about teenagers.
What, girls in bathing suits or just...
Yep, hanging out.
So are these supposed to be... These are teenagers, right? Is that it?
They're camp counselors, so they're teenagers,
Yeah, they're teenagers. Taking care of the kids.
They're supposed to be like 16, 17, 18, right?
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Because the kids are all going to be like 7, 8, 9 or whatever.
Yeah.
Right? Or 10, whatever, how old kids can go to.
And then she almost sees her.
What, the girl that was just stabbed?
Yeah, she was like, "Whoa, what was that?"
Yeah, because you can see
Wait, hold on. Who's walking in the woods? It's the Voorhees, right? It's Voorhees' mom.
Is she?
Because it's the point of view shot. It's got to be her, right?
Yeah.
They're just chilling.
So she's stalking the camp?
I guess, yeah. She's praying.
And this guy.
And then we got this Joker who's like faking his own, his drowning to kiss to get CPR from the girl. It's like getting it from like Kevin Bacon or somebody.
Yeah.
Look, this girl dives, and then Kevin Bacon
Bacon does the belly flop right after her. Like, dude. And she's beating him.
Yeah.
then someone else gets in the boat. You got to actually admire the kids for being sort of possessed, self-possessed enough to
take action. Well, I mean, they're supposed to be counselors, so
right. It's a duty of care.
And this is like the Sandlot trick.
What?
Yeah, even the Sandlot trick.
Faking is like faking the drowning to kiss the girl.
Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah, they do spring into action, so props to that.
Yeah,
they got him.
So yeah, it's. So I guess, but too bad these kids weren't around in 1957 or whatever. It saved everybody a lot of trouble.
And then it's which girl gives him? Oh, it's not the other girl. Yeah.
Wait, too bad these kids weren't around in 1987, Jay.
Yeah.
For
Jason to drown, not drown. Right? Isn't what she kicks off about later? She's telling the backstory. It's Jason.
Or 57.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. But like when Jason drowned.
Yeah, these kids
weren't around. These counselors weren't there to save him, so he would have never been like. This movie would have never been if they were there.
Oh yeah, more competent counselors.
Yeah.
Well, she says they're off. The people that were supposed to be watching were off doing it. That's why they weren't around.
They were making love.
Yeah, and that's part of why I guess that she's killing them while they're doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, true. Right. Yeah. That's true.
Snake.
She goes into it.
Snake alert.
Is it poisonous?
Who knows? But apparently, it actually wasn't in the script.
What, the snake?
No.
Yeah.
There's just the snake.
Right.
But it's like a huge part of the machete.
Right.
This is the introduction of the machete.
Yeah, but there's just a snake. But yeah, it wasn't in the
They're like, okay, we can work with this.
They're like, all right, like just let's do it, right?
Yeah.
Like, go kill the snake.
Dude, they probably killed a real snake.
I know. I was about to say, did they really kill it?
They like beheaded it with a.
It turns out they actually did kill a real snake. There was no one for Peter around to monitor it. So
wow.
You're about to witness an on-screen animal death.
Oh wow.
No way.
Yeah.
Who'd you say got it? PETA?
This counts as a kill.
Yeah, but it's a real snake. Yeah.
Right.
This counts as a kill for sure.
Dude, we're watching a snuff film on snakes.
Oh no.
Hold on. So wait, who did you say got on it? PETA?
No, they weren't around to monitor it.
Yeah, there's no one around to care.
And if you look around.
And then what's he trying to do there? He like jumped through the bed.
Yeah.
He jumped through the bed.
Yeah.
I think he was trying to flush it out.
They're all terrible.
They're all kind of panicking. Yeah. So.
Dude, this guy is like
snake
cuts off
snake,
and then he cuts it again.
He does it twice. Dude, he's the real life Jason Voorhees.
And they're all like, "Whoa, did you just cut that thing?"
Yeah. Yep.
At least, and she said, "At least we know what's for dinner." So if they eat it, then that's fair. Like you can, if you're gonna eat dinner. Something,
he's like, "Man, I just killed a snake."
If you're gonna kill it and you eat it, I guess that's fair, right? That's fine, but don't waste it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make a belt out of it.
Make a belt.
Anything.
Purse out of it or something. Yeah.
Okay, now we got the officer entering in this scene, and this kid is playing an Indian.
Yeah, this Joker.
This is so messed up. So he just said, "Oh shit," because he sees the cop. Cop just rolled up on the bike.
There's a lot of Indian references around here. Tomahawk, like this thing, the totem.
Oh yeah, the totem pole, right?
And he's doing this Indian thing.
Don't smoke. A spaceship. What is this guy going on about?
This cop wants all the stuff.
Yeah, he wants it. He's like, "Come on, where's it at?"
Wants all the drugs.
Did he say Colombian gold? Is that what he said?
Yeah. He thinks like this is happening.
Inhale, exhale.
Yeah, he's looking for it, but it's not happening. And
so now the cop's like interrogating them.
Right.
It's just Tonto.
Yeah. It's an interesting scene though. The cop turns up and it's kind of worthless because it's like a joke to them.
Yeah, no one really cares. They're all just like,
they don't think anything's going on.
Yeah, they're like, oh yeah, whatever.
Only one that knows about the previous murders is the girl that just got killed.
Right. Yeah, pretty much.
Or they don't. They all don't know about it. I don't think.
So they're So everyone's just kind of standing around right now.
So Halloween, right? Halloween came out in 1978.
Right.
This one is 80.
80, yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street, 1984.
Oh wow.
Right.
Is there another big one that we're missing in there?
Not that I can think of. That's pretty much like the whole.
The main ones, right?
80 slasher films. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chucky's in there somewhere.
But that was 88.
Yeah, these are like early 80s. Even Halloween was 70s.
The early like classic ones.
I don't know. Yeah, it's just hard to take
whatever
this
Chainsaw
seriously.
was. What was Texas Chainsaw?
Oh, Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
That was like 74, wasn't it? Or 76?
Dude, we totally. Yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot that. Yeah, shit.
That would only, but that also didn't really like launch franchises like these guys did.
Well, it helped the genre for sure.
It influenced the genre, but you think about it, there was a sequel in the 80s that was like not very well received, and nothing happened until they made a remake later.
Yeah,
they always do Texas Chainsaw remakes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's been like at least 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, I think there was even one in like 3D or something.
Yeah. Meanwhile, each of these other films, like,
and she's picking up the other. Oh my gosh,
dude! Then we got the
hiding in the cupboard.
Crazy Ralph is
guy's in the closet.
Oh my god,
he's a messenger of God,
dude.
I mean, he's right though.
I would have grabbed the machete and be like, "A messenger."
He just has to be so weird about it.
Literally, grab that machete.
You can warn these kids a lot better.
Yeah, it's kind of mental.
You don't have to hide in the closet about it.
Yeah. Yep. Just get out of here.
Right. So now they're just trying to get him out of the goddamn cabin. Just like
trying to eat a sandwich.
Right.
I think he's hungry.
Ralph's hungry.
He was in the cupboard. He's ransacking in there.
Yeah. He's looking for food.
Yeah. He's like, oh, wait till they find me. Oh, yeah.
Then I'll start spouting warnings.
They caught him and then he was like, leave.
It's like, I stole so much stuff.
Yeah.
Funny. Oh, yeah. The cop was just looking for Ralph.
Mm-hmm. Right. So he actually was around there. So
he was.
Coincidence.
Every time he just rides off on his bicycle.
Dude, I like that bike, man. You know who this old creepy guy reminds me of? This like psycho guy. Remember, they had that old creepy dude from the Poltergeist movies, Poltergeist movies, and there was a dude. He would be like in a black suit.
Oh yeah, kind of. I was thinking like the guy from Home Alone.
Oh no, that guy's not that creepy. The neighbor.
Yeah.
Someone.
Look, there he goes.
Whee!
Get it right off into the distance.
Yeah.
Let's hold the shot. Hold it. Okay.
We got him.
We got Ralph.
We got him. Okay. Next scene.
Nah. Stuff. Dead animals. That's funny. Oh yeah, they're finally starting to realize.
Yeah, they're picking up all the other girls' slack, so they're like, "What the hell?"
Yeah, where'd she come from? And no lights.
Is that just like a free floating bulb? I swear that looks dangerous.
It's just like hanging off a wire. Yeah, that's how they used to do things back then.
Dude.
Then so I guess they're cooking with gas because if the power's out.
Oh,
is
right.
That a gas or a wood stove? I can't tell. It's probably
Dude,
gas.
It looks like an easy bake oven.
Yeah. It's really old, you can tell.
Okay, so lights are out everywhere. Was that like on purpose? Was that the mom? She just cut everything or what?
She's probably been doing it, yeah.
Well, you did see her point of view from earlier.
She was walking around, hanging around, watching everybody.
Yes. Funny little quote coming up here.
What's that?
So she says, "What had God wrought?" Which was actually the very first telegraph message sent by Samuel Morse in 1842.
Wait, what did she say?
Yeah, what'd she say?
She said, "What hath God wrought?" when the lights come on.
What have God wrought?
Yeah.
I didn't even hear her.
Rot, like, how do you spell that?
They didn't say it loud enough. Look, a beaver.
W-R-O-G-H-T. Rot. Like made.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And that's like I said,
that was the first communication? The first text message?
The first text
telegraph.
message, yeah.
First telegraph
text message.
The first WhatsApp message.
The first
it should be the first message we send to anything.
Dude, we should find out what the first text message is.
Nah.
Yeah.
It's probably LOL.
All right, that's something to look for. I can tell you what the first phone call was. It's, "Come here, Watson, I need you." Because
why?
Graham Bell had a little industrial accident in his lab.
So he's like, he actually had a use for the invention?
Yeah.
Wait. Hold on, but didn't he had to
Wouldn't he have tested it?
No, he had another phone somewhere, and then he had to make a phone call, right?
Right.
So who did he give it to?
Was that the test run?
His assistant, yeah.
Wouldn't it have been test 1 2 1 2?
No.
check.
Mic check.
No, it was, "Come here, Watson, I need you."
I'm pretty sure it was mic check 1 2 1 2.
Nah.
Come here, Watson. Okay, so that was the first like telephone.
Right.
And then what was the first telegraph?
What hath God wrought?
Yeah.
Cool.
Why? Why that? What's so serious about
Because
that?
they're the 1840s and everyone's impressed by electricity still.
Yeah.
Dude, can you imagine?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it wouldn't be.
Live by candlelight?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or whale oil.
Or the
literally.
sun?
I like camping.
Oh, that's right. You just went camping. Like I said, you can pay me to camp, especially in this Crystal Lake camp.
Right. This is luxury camping.
Actually, yeah.
Glamping.
Yeah, is that the thing, right? That's what I would do. Glamping. Where like I would just purchase like the trailer with the internet and the TVs, and I would just sleep in there.
I'm gonna do it for a festival one of these days.
I'd like sleep in there, like
I don't know you.
While I'm outside.
one day.
Glamping. It's right up there with YOLO. It's like one of those things. Just go away. Don't talk to me.
Dude, Johnny's gonna do it. Johnny Walker's gonna do it.
That's the point.
Yeah.
YOLO.
Not if you're a Buddhist.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
Or even James
Buddhist
Bond.
is YOLO.
No, it's the exact opposite of that.
Yeah, but they're
isn't that like a reincarnation thing?
They're YOLO could be in a sense.
Nope.
If your YOLO is to be a Buddhist, then that's your YOLO.
Wrong. Nope.
Okay.
You don't. That's the whole point of Buddhism is that you don't only live once. You reincarnate.
I would have to agree
with
with Javier on this one, Johnny C.
Oh yeah. They all are by reincarnation.
Yeah. So.
What if my YOLO is to become a Buddhist?
What?
YOLO Nuna? You only live over and over again?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I'm not a Buddhist now, so if I wanted to become a monk, then I would. This is my YOLO. This is my YOLO chance to become a Buddhist. I'm just kidding.
All right, crazy boys.
You know who else doesn't YOLO? Doctor Who, James Bond, Super Mario.
Jason.
Yeah.
What?
All the cool people.
Also, good point to bring up is that
Day for Night.
I have a big theory that it's actually not. It's not even Jason's mom. It's his evil spirit taking over her, because it does. He like speaks through her later on or whatever, when like
in the first
you're
one,
saying like the
in this thing.
Yeah. Because he's like, kill her mommy, or something like that. Like when he's talking.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that's like Jason, like, again, taking over his mom's.
It goes back to Psycho, though.
Part to go, you know.
But like again, I'm assuming our audience has seen Psycho.
But I'm saying that's my theory, is that it is Jason's. It's not the mom being psycho. It's Jason's spirit taking over the mom to help.
Well, wait, you haven't seen Psycho? John Daniels?
I'm gonna have to remember the original one.
There is only one.
Not Vince Vaughn.
Oh, I thought the Vince Vaughn one. So I know we're gonna podcast that one, so I'll make sure to watch it before the podcast.
The Vince Vaughn one?
No, the original.
Yeah.
Dude, they're gonna now. Okay, we're at the scene where they're getting
candlelight.
They're getting like hanky panky, or about to by
cozy.
candlelight.
It's like she wants a slice of bacon.
That was actually pretty good. That was a good
great.
one,
Yeah.
Javier.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a good one. Okay, so yeah, now they're like, dude, when I was watching this, I was like, is this movie rated R? I was like, God, this is like a really long, drawn out, like makeout session.
It's rated R.
Yeah, that's why they got away with it. And so they're surprised with how much they got away with for an R-rated film.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is like for real. Like,
pretty much we're just watching.
They're getting intimate.
What is that? Someone snoring?
Yeah, what is that?
That's me being funny with the sound effects.
Was that a snore?
No, it's supposed to be a bison grunting.
I
just thought it was appropriate to play
as Kevin Bacon is getting busy.
And I don't know, but like earlier, I noticed they weren't playing guitar, or wasn't syncing up, and it's definitely not now.
Right.
Like this dude's not playing that.
Really?
Yeah.
I have a theory that this is like Segovia or something. Like that's what I thought.
Wait,
someone else.
It's like phony baloney.
It sounds like him.
Dude, but he's making all the fingers. He's moving his fingers. Anyway. It looks
maybe
like he's
it is
playing
him.
it.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell because you're not directly looking at the guitar.
I figured that's why they filmed it that way. That is nice.
He may be trying to play it.
Hey, wait.
Someone else is actually playing it.
So they're in a campground right now. So Johnny C.
What up?
When you went camping earlier, you don't have internet access right on your phone or anything like that, right?
I was in and out, depending on where we were walking around. It was still kind of close.
And then these kids immediately play Strip Monopoly, which is the first time I've ever heard of this game.
Dude, yeah.
And it's this girl's idea.
This girl is like...
It's like Strip Monopoly with these other two people.
She looks a little older than them, but she's like freaky deaky.
She's the 18 one.
Yeah.
And
they immediately start looking for drugs.
Yeah, no, like get the grass, get the beers, strip.
Yeah. Okay, and it goes
Strip
back
game.
to this like hardcore, not hardcore, but like pretty explicit scene here with Kevin Bacon and the girl, and they're just like
the bacon is sizzling.
The camera, yes, the bacon is definitely sizzling.
Ding for fan service there. Yeah.
Wait, no, there's no fan service. We don't see anything here yet.
Don't we?
No.
Nipples.
I thought I saw a nipple.
Really?
Yeah.
And she anything else?
No, I don't think. Again, aside from like Kevin Bacon, these kids are like nowhere else.
Yeah,
like nowhere else to be found within the movie universe of real movies.
Yeah, too bad.
They're still on this scene, and they just showed his butt.
Yeah, they're doing it.
This is like a long like.
Well, it's a lot better than the minute 19.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's better than the
minute 19 session from Halloween.
From Halloween,
where the boyfriend goes up for 1 minute 19 seconds.
Yeah.
I guess you're right.
They had to improve upon that part.
Ooh.
Okay, now they just cut to the
funny boy over here. Has got his,
Mr. Funny Pants. He just got his throat slit.
Yeah, throat slit.
Yeah, they're all unawares. The music kicks in. You hear that, and other things. You know something bad is about to happen.
Something, yeah.
All right, now they switch back to the Monopoly scene.
Where they got some red stripes.
Even the. I mean, I know the movie is like well along now, like midway, but it's still kind of just keeping a very.
That was clearly
steady...
not double sixes, and then they're like, "We're getting swindled," and it's like, "Yep."
Yeah.
Wait, on the
She's
Monopoly
just
board?
making up shit. Yeah.
Oh, really? Jeez. Okay, now they're back to the Kevin Bacon scene.
Right. And see, unfortunately, you can't really time it since they cut back
You
and
gotta
forth.
cup
There we go.
There's your fan service, Javier.
Yeah. Paying attention. But yeah, so you really have no idea how much time has passed, except that it's been some time because they're making progress on Monopoly while this is going on at the same time. So you can't
There's
really
a
time
storm and like other stuff.
Yeah. It's a perfect storm of events.
And
anyway, so yeah, he still doesn't know that his buddies up, their friends up there, dead.
Right, up until the dude's blood gets on him, which would suck.
Right.
I mean, imagine like waking up, or not even waking up, like trying to rest right after that, and you got your friend's blood dripping on you. Like,
yeah.
Like, no.
Bad news all around. But as they pointed out, didn't notice though, it's actually sort of well constructed. They talked about it raining earlier in the script, and now it is raining, so at least it kind of hangs together.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he was like, didn't he say I'll be back before lunch or some crap?
But then he thought he would, but then he took it some time.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing out there.
I forgot to mention that Rotten Tomatoes ranking for Friday the 13th, 62% on the tomato meter and 60% on the audience score. And for those of you that don't know, the tomato meter is a percentage of approved tomato meter critics, and the audience score is a percentage of users who rated this movie 3.5 stars or higher.
3.5. All right, so.
But yeah, also when this movie came out, wasn't that well received by critics. But
wait, why?
Audiences loved it. Like it made, it made a bunch of money because people were into it because it was just, it's just fun
another
thing,
slasher flick.
Fun thing to do at the time. Yeah,
right.
Another slasher
just
flick.
Go be scared at the movies, And it is a great, horror story. Like they created great,
so is he
a good lore right off the bat. The character and what's going on and why, and the
so you're saying
setting,
you're saying that
setting and.
You're saying that he is like this presence.
Oh, shit.
Kevin Bacon just eats it with a spear through the
classic
an
throat.
arrowhead.
Classic kill.
Dude, that is nasty.
Yeah.
So you're saying that
what they're doing, what they're doing for that shot was like he was just like bent over, like sitting like that, and there's a guy like with the pump under there, like trying to pump the blood through.
Right.
And as he was doing it, he said it broke, like the pump broke, so he had to like pump it through his mouth. And they said it was actual like goat's blood or something.
What?
Like that. Yeah,
they actually stabbed Kevin
Bacon.
Like
it was like real some type of blood, and
what the hell?
And he was like pumping
goat's blood.
Yeah, or something like that. Or like
that means they killed another animal.
Yeah, that's another kill. And then so it broke down on him, so he had to pump it through with his mouth to pump it through to get that shot with the blood splurting out of his throat.
What in God's name?
Thanks, Tom Savini.
Yeah. The effects guy.
Yeah.
What was I saying here?
So now she's coming in. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, back to your...
Someone's about to get killed.
Yeah, all right, someone's walking in the cabin now. But Johnny Walker, back to your theory of how Jason is kind of more of an essence than a kid who drowned.
Yeah, well, now he is because they created him.
After he drowned, he became a spirit or whatever. Yeah.
That's what it is, right? So
he
it's kind of
became
like
the evil, and then he's taking revenge on all the kids.
So that you can tie that also back to Halloween. How Halloween, Michael Myers is like an indestructible force.
Yeah. It is,
you know what I mean? Like you can't mess with him. No one can touch him. You know what I mean? You can slow him down and shoot him, but he'll keep coming back.
Yeah, it is more of like not like an evil person, but like an evil presence.
Yeah,
like an evil.
Huh. So another
parallel.
To Halloween.
Right.
They did say that it's heavily influenced by. They already when they were making it, they said that. So
it's between it's a toss up between Halloween and Psycho. Which one influenced this movie more?
Yeah.
Oh, and here's
but they did get the good setting and the good character creator creation and.
She's quoting Katharine Hepburn.
Oh really?
The Rainmaker.
Wait, is that from another movie?
Yeah, she's quoting from another movie. She's imitating Katharine Hepburn and doing a quote from a different movie. Which they also, the other guy was trying to quote Humphrey Bogart earlier in one of the scenes.
Yeah, the funny guy.
Yeah. So it's just a weird thing. This movie has actually a lot of references sprinkled throughout. You wouldn't attribute to a teen slasher film. It's actually got some literate roots somehow.
Yeah.
Just one of those things that I guess gives a little depth, a little character.
She's actually smart enough to sing.
Yeah.
Javier, how in God's name do you know all these quotes?
Going to the movies?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I do. I drink and I know things.
Drink and I know things. All right. So we're at the scene. I think she hears something.
I drink and I watch movies.
Yeah.
We're at the scene where she thinks someone's messing with her. Look at this girl. Thinks
drink
that someone's
movies and watch alcohol.
Drink movies and watch alcohol. All right. So who is it? Is it the mom here that's creeping around?
Don't watch the alcohol.
Oh, I remember this. This girl eats an axe or a tomahawk, right? Straight to the dome.
And she has the funniest. It's about that. She has the funniest expression when it happens.
Ooh.
Yeah. So she knows someone's there.
Yeah. She can hear someone clanking around in there.
Did she say Ollie, Ollie what?
Ollie Oxenfree? From Hide and Seek?
Okay, so she's still looking for this person. She doesn't really find anything, but the person does find her. Oh. You see the shadow now of this little axe coming down, or it's about to come down. Okay, here we go.
The laziest scream.
Yeah, it looked like she was falling asleep while she was screaming.
Or she saw a bug or something.
You could say she's got a splitting headache.
Yes, now you can.
Now she has one, yeah.
Okay, so now they're back to Strip Monopoly.
She can't wait.
Yeah. It is weird. She just sort of can't wait to. Maybe she's an exhibitionist.
Right.
And then, they finally got... Nancy...
Right when this girl was about...
winning this game. Or was it Alice? Alice, right? She's been winning this game so far. She had the most clothes on. And then,
And that's enough to go back.
Yeah, what the hell? Leave those windows alone. Yeah. Stay and play the game.
Leave those windows open.
Yeah. Okay. So we got the girl
and
who
she's like, okay, I'm out of here now.
Yeah, the girl who proposed the strip Monopoly game.
To set him up.
She had to go close the windows in her cabin, so she just rolled out.
Maybe she just said she couldn't go through with it. She proposed it and thought it was a good idea.
Oh, true.
And then it's any excuse okay, I'm getting out of here because I'm out of my head, out of my depth.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So it was, I guess, tail end of the 70s. It was filmed in 79, released in 80. The swinging thing was still a scene at that point.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, Strip Monopoly, automatically.
Okay, now we're cut to the scene where they're at the diner, and we got the waitress lady, or I don't know what she is. She can be the cook, the waitress, all the above.
Yeah. Proprietor.
Yeah, and then here's the creepy dude with the curly hair and the weird glasses.
He finally found a shirt.
Taking his sweet time.
Yeah, he found a shirt.
And some regular pants.
Right?
He even says it.
Yeah, he's like, there are babes in the woods. It's dude, you're a creep.
Yeah, that is why he did it. He's like, I got to rebuild this for the babes in the woods.
Yeah. Also kind of weird, I guess, but also necessary for the plot that he won't eat with the kids, but he has to go out and get regular food.
I thought he went into town for something else.
Dude, it just goes back to his weirdism. This guy's a freak.
Yeah. I thought he said he went into town for something else.
Yeah, he's got his trailer back there. full of supplies or whatever.
But he did say lunch.
Yeah.
And he gave her a whopping like 25-cent tip. Yeah. Oh, you keep it, Sandy. Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So you notice he's got it's actually the same Jeep, just a different top, but
yeah.
It's supposed to be a different Jeep than the Killer's, but
hey, different top, different Jeep.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah. Not that wouldn't be that crazy to see them parked next to each other.
Yeah. And off he goes, dragging his trailer full of whatever.
I guess whatever.
Does he have the trailer hitched up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, true, he does. Huh.
So God only knows.
I mean, these scenes, some of them are just like drawn out. You know, like the shot itself.
They got to make that runtime.
Yeah, well, part of it's to establish atmosphere, but then the other part of it is to just maybe pad the runtime slightly.
Pad it out a little bit.
You want to make sure it gets to 90 minutes.
It's low budget. It's like, got to be 90 minutes.
90 minutes and on the dot.
Yeah. And it's like an excuse to like build tension.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
They're doing the best with what they can to make it work.
Right. I know.
And it works.
Yeah, it works. It just leaves us a lot of time to think, and we got to start talking about things.
Makes me have to think about what I'm going to say.
Yeah. As opposed to just reacting to every little thing.
All right, Monopoly Girl is now in the cabin where...
In the bathroom, yeah.
In the bathroom where the girl just ate the axe.
And she found the sink she fixed.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess, what's her name? Didn't... Someone turned off all the sinks, and then whoever got one to work.
Yeah.
Is this the Ghostbusters theme?
This reminded me of, that's what I was going to say. I was like, this reminds me of Ghostbusters
where Slimer's in the library.
Totally.
Right?
I was like, they totally used, or not used, but.
When did Ghostbusters come out,
Influenced by.
84?
Yeah, it was way after this. Totally.
Oh, so Ghostbusters took this.
Yeah, influenced.
It's the exact same, like, creepy little tune.
Right. For the library, yeah.
The library where Slimer goes and they're catching Slimer, yeah.
But again,
I noticed that earlier, too.
I refer you back to, it sounds more like Bernard Herrmann than anything else.
Who?
That part right there?
Yeah, a lot of the music sounds like Bernard Herrmann, who composed a lot of the music for Hitchcock's works, including Psycho.
Mm.
Even this library part?
Yeah.
This library part that's in a different movie?
Yeah. Like I said, just to put it this way, Bernard Herrmann wrote the soundtracks for Psycho, North by Northwest, The Birds, or did the musical consulting on The Birds. And what else did he do?
The Birds with Tom Hanks.
Vertigo.
Oh yeah, she is Slimer wearing the green like thing.
Yeah, Vertigo, North by Northwest, Psycho, and the original theme for the Twilight Zone.
I get it now.
Not the famous theme for the Twilight Zone, but the
Ghostbusters totally gave a huge nod to Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Yes, by copying Slimer's color. The music.
Slimer and music appeared at the same location. Oh, actually, that wasn't Slimer. That was the ghost librarian lady.
Oh, that's right. It was the dead librarian.
Yeah.
That's right.
Different.
Whoops.
3 busted.
Anyway,
this guy gets stuck, I guess.
Stuck, stalled, something. He cut out and can't start his engine again.
Yeah.
Dude, again, another reason this guy sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just happen chance. There's a cop rolling around.
Yeah. Good.
I mean, yeah. What are the chances in this shanty town?
Was it Ralph's on his bike somewhere? Probably.
Yeah. Or maybe just like patrolling or whatever. Just prowling around town.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's what cops do. It seems like it'd be kind of a pretty rural and isolated area. So he's actually lucky the guy came up when he did. He could have been circling around the county for hours.
Yeah, he would have been screwed.
So
why not?
So the cops are actually helpful, but yeah, it's the thing. It's like there's the thing.
What else is he doing?
There's been like how many dead bodies now?
Including the goat and the snake.
No, not including the goat, snake, but just dead people. Not including 58. So like to have died tonight would have been like.
Okay, we got the funny guy, the Mr. Funny Guy. Kevin Bacon ate the spear through the neck,
right?
And then the girl with the axe to the face.
And
so
the sheriff,
3.
And the what's her name?
The girl.
The hitchhiker girl,
4.
right?
4.
Right.
But no one even knows anything's going on yet.
Because it's only the first day.
Yeah, it's only been one day, and there's already 4 bodies, but no one even knows anything's wrong yet.
Well, it's only one night, and they all think they were already all separated.
Everyone thinks everyone's getting busy with each other.
1 never showed up.
Yeah.
2 are supposed to be doing their own thing.
Right.
3 is off doing their own thing, and the other 2 are left by themselves.
And there's not like they
don't have enough. They don't have reason to like.
And they don't have like text message, capabilities where they can be like, hey, let us know where you're done, or let us know where you're at,
Nighttime, storm, go to sleep.
Everyone's like, okay, everyone just bunkers down.
Yeah.
Or believes they're bunkering down.
Right. So that's just the thing. It's an interesting thing. It's like, it's one way to keep the cops out of it is like no one knows anything's going on. Unlike, say, the previous movie, Halloween, where the cops were sort of involved, but then the psychologist like, no, keep it quiet because we don't want to cause a panic.
Oh, right.
You should have caused the panic.
Yeah, should have.
Loomis.
But in this case, yeah, no one knows anything's going on.
Yeah.
And people are just dropping like flies.
Also, another theory I have is why I say that Jason is possessing his mom right here is that it's not Jason from the water that you hear screaming here. It's the mom, or Jason speaking through the mom.
I just thought she was nuts.
Yeah.
Like, again, it's like inverse Psycho, but you haven't seen that, I guess.
Where you been?
Don't worry, Javier. I will make it a point to watch it this week.
Right. Yeah, make it a point, please.
You gotta be psycho.
I'm gonna watch it.
Anyway, she's starting to get an idea something's wrong. She's kind of on
She
the
hears
Is this the
something out
Monopoly
there.
strip girl, the one that proposed the strip Monopoly?
Yeah, she's off the bed.
Then bailed.
Okay. I mean, at least she has the guts to grab her little flashlight and start looking around.
Oh yeah. Is that a mag light? Those things are dangerous, man. You
Yeah,
like a club.
it's very faint in the background, but you can hear him yelling for help, or hear her yelling for help.
Yeah.
Wait, why is that dangerous, that light?
Mag lights? Have you ever held a mag light? You can use them as a club to bludgeon people with.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dude, where can I get one?
Why is that dangerous?
Mag lights, they're machined out of solid aluminum. It's pretty much a stick. Just happens to have batteries and a light in it.
Yes, it's a heavy steel rod that happens to be a flashlight.
Is she hearing Jason screaming?
Dude,
yeah, that's what I was saying.
That's
the mom.
She's out there in the wilderness right now.
Later on, she says it as Jason speaking.
Dude, you couldn't.
That's her now, I assume. Same time,
I would not be out
luring
there.
her out. You know.
Yeah.
I would just stay in my little cabin.
You wouldn't think, right?
That's what happened last time. That's what started this whole mess.
You gotta wander out.
Oh yeah, right. They didn't do anything. They didn't save the kid from drowning.
Right.
Dope.
Like I said, they saved Prankster Boy from drowning. So if they'd been around back in the... Oh.
Okay, now we got the dog lights.
Right.
And
she thinks she's being punked.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is funny. So there's really nothing wrong with the lights. She just cut the breaker. That's why they had to go use the generator.
Yeah.
Dude, this mom is pretty clever for,
Well, she knows the area. I mean, she used to work at the camp.
She's been killing kids for years.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. She's become proficient.
Also, I guess they wanted you to think that she's about to get shot to death with the arrows because she almost did earlier, and she's out there with the lights on in front of the archery.
Yeah.
And then they don't, which I don't know if I like it or I don't. I'm waiting for the archery kill so bad.
A bit of
Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. I thought she was going to die like that.
Yeah.
Psych.
Also, I mean, it's another way to build tension because you're expecting that to happen, and then
something else.
If it doesn't happen, that's
all right. So we're at the scene now where this other girl is now playing the guitar in the cabin.
I believe she's actually playing that, which is just ding ding.
Strumming string.
Dude, I can do that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the other one is about to eat it by the archery setup.
Right. Yeah, she's just sitting here chilling. Yeah, the thing, no one has any idea anything's gone wrong yet.
Yeah. Where'd the other guy go?
Which guy?
You'll see him in a second. Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Jerkwad, Mr. Mustache?
No,
this guy. No. They're talking about, she might have heard a scream.
Yeah.
And then the lights are on, so.
Right, so now they got the lights back on.
Heard her screaming.
So they're starting to figure something might be going on.
And you don't really even see what happens to her.
The girl, the
Brenda,
strip Monopoly lady?
Yeah, Brenda that just went missing.
Oh, they don't show the kill?
Yeah.
Huh.
Interesting.
Okay, so now they're going to go look for her?
Off-screen one?
No, the kid gets pinned up by arrows too. You don't see that happen either.
Yeah. Also, the guy got lured into the cabin. He was just laid on top of the thing.
Yeah.
I assume that's with the knife, though.
You're pretty much, you don't see a lot of the kills, I think. But the ones they do show tend to be graphic. So, like I said, I think they were kind of surprised by what they could or couldn't get away with.
And the way the kills are the way they structure them out, the way they come out, I think it's bloodier.
And this is a bad sign.
Yeah.
Bloody axe on a pillow.
So the first kill was knife to the gut.
Right.
And then the second kill was you see the dude's throat slit above Kevin Bacon.
No, the hitchhiker got her throat slit.
Girl got
But they don't show.
They did.
Oh, they show her. That's right.
They slit her throat.
Yeah.
Okay,
and
so
then Kevin Bacon
Are you
gets
paying
it
attention, John Daniels?
Right. Sorry. And then Kevin Bacon gets a spear through the throat, right?
Throat.
And then I think the most vulgar one so far now is the axe to the head.
Right.
Yeah, axe to the head.
And there have been, like I said, a couple off screen or whatever.
Yeah. Which I assume the funny guy got killed with the knife, and then they don't show what happens to Brenda.
Dude, I was wondering why it took so long for them to introduce the machete as like the main. That's like his thing. Every picture you see of Jason Voorhees is him in a machete with the little hockey mask. So I was like, where the hell's the machete?
It was used on a snake. Oh, new theory. Yeah. The snake is actually the driving force.
Yeah.
He wants revenge.
He wants revenge. The snake's revenge.
Why he uses a machete on everybody.
Part 15.
Yeah.
These damn kids cut me with a machete.
Yeah.
I killed him. Come back.
I thought I only lived once. Turns out I was wrong.
Dude, reincarnated through a snake.
Yeah.
The scales of justice have turned something.
It's not Jason, it's the snake.
It's been the snake the whole time.
Snakes
Look,
and
fuck it.
breaking and entering.
Dude, she just like broke this glass with that little log.
What's his name?
2x4.
She is resourceful though. You gotta hand it to most of the Yeah, well, I guess the reason they survived.
They're not like
dude.
That's another good point. Like a good point about this movie is that they're not really fumbling around like idiots. They're kind of just going about their business how they would be,
right?
And then she's just kind of picking them off like as they're doing whatever they are, like without even realizing anything's going on. Like it is only been like maybe a couple hours.
Right.
She's killed like everybody.
Right. Yeah, she's doing a really good job about her kill count.
And she's systematically drawing them out where she wants them to go.
Right.
With the cut lines.
She cut the lines.
The lights and the screaming and the.
And she's also kind of done it at a time when everyone's expected to be in bed anyway.
Yeah.
Or in their most vulnerable state, like getting busy.
And
Kevin
it's
Bacon.
raining and there's no lights.
Right.
So it's not really. They're not really being idiots about it. They're just kind of like dealing with the situation they're in and getting taken out.
Yeah, so if you sent these guys to Prometheus, even though they're a bunch of teenagers, I think they would have handled it.
They would have handled a lot better, yeah.
Not Prometheus, you mean Alien Covenant.
Covenant, yeah.
Covenant.
If you had these group of kids in Alien Covenant, it would have been a much better movie.
Yeah. Yeah, more entertaining, that's for sure.
Funny.
Anyway, he's cautiously optimistic here. He's like, okay, fix the truck, can't fix the truck. Figure out what the heck's going on. But they should be actually starting to panic because no phone, no transportation. Things are starting to, start.
Shit's going down.
He drops the line here. It's Friday the 13th and a full moon.
Yeah. Another full moon.
Yeah.
Everything.
More crime and everything. Yeah.
That guy looks crazy.
Yeah.
He's a killer.
Who, the creepy dude with the glasses, the mustache guy? He is.
He's like,
he
I need to open it so I can kill these fools.
Yeah.
Dude, if you build it, they will come. Kevin Costner reference.
Mm-hmm.
Field of Dreams.
Yes.
If you build it, they will come. Anyway. And then you can't even drop them off all the way. But again, it's a convenient way to get the cops out of the picture.
Yeah. And what's he call him out for?
Wait,
traffic accident.
Somewhere trapped.
Yeah. Traffic wreck, someone stuck in a car.
This guy's got he's just got a weird look on his face.
Yeah.
Dude, he's a creepo, man.
Yeah, he is.
Dude, it was just
good
funny.
Casting.
Yeah.
On the creepo.
It's also kind of like a red herring or a false flag because you expect him to be
like a bad, yeah.
But he's actually not. He's just creepy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it does show him that he's completely not there when things are going on, so it's not him.
So yeah, and that's the thing. He's not even malicious. He's just creepy. And so, all right. So he has to walk the rest of the way.
Immediately more time for more kids to die.
Yeah, which is true. They do a nice job of. I will give the movie props for that. It does
comes out of the darkness.
It makes it believable. You know what I mean? Because I think later on, by the time you've had like 5 or 6 or 20 slashings at Camp Crystal Lake, you think no one would want to be there, or the cops would be on watch. Oh, and we're back to first person again.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny. He's the first person now.
Yeah, it's his first person.
No, because they're looking at him from.
No,
yeah, the flashlight
the
was
flashlight was facing
him.
Yeah.
It was like through
Yeah.
his point of view.
Right. But it also it starts to give you a hint as to who the killer is because you realize he's taken by surprise as he's stabbed, so it's someone like local or known to the town.
Oh yeah, he's like, oh,
So,
it's you.
It's
yeah,
you, and then suddenly
Yeah.
stab.
It's somebody.
Right.
They want you to think it's the old crazy guy.
Right.
Oh, true. That's right.
That's
yeah.
what they want you to think the whole
That's
time.
right. It could be the crazy
Because
dude.
they're like, watch out for the crazy guy, and he's like, you're all gonna die if you stay here. Because
Right,
I'm gonna be the
yeah.
one that's killing you.
Right. Oh, she finally killed the generator, so power's out everywhere for real this time.
That's the next kill.
And yep, got the old standby backup lamps.
These guys are forever just running in and out of buildings, turning lights on and off.
Yeah. That is a lot of this movie, surprisingly. Yeah. Back and forth. Lights are on. Nope. Did I leave the lights on?
Oh,
No,
it's
lights are
cut. Oh, okay. Oh, back
Lights
on.
off,
Nope. No, it's cut. Okay.
So yeah,
Yeah, they don't mind. Dude,
So
it would drive me crazy.
Kind of like Resident Evil, if you think about it.
Yeah. She's building a little trap for them.
Yeah. And then, so where are we at now? We're about an hour and 5 minutes into the movie, more or less.
Yeah, both lanterns,
Yeah.
very slowly lit.
I'm telling you, these
Taking his
scenes
time.
are like long and drawn
Right.
out.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, it all depends on context. In the right state of mind, it would build up tension.
That shot right there was too long.
And after you've seen it like 3 or 4 times, suddenly it's maybe a little more filler than it should be.
A little slower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's only because you know what's going to happen. When you don't know what's going to happen, then I think it kind of works to build a sense of anticipation.
Hmm.
But don't forget, this is like made in the 80s, so or 70s, 80s, when things were
Right.
a lot slower and there was no instant gratification for everything.
The pacing, yeah.
That's true.
Which is one thing I do miss from older movies. They could pace and gradually build up to a slow burn, to a nice reveal or
Look, it's so boring. You're yawning, Johnny C.
No, I was just camping for a long time. Just got back. Still pretty tired. My brain's been fried from the sun.
nice and sun-baked.
Yeah.
But they're, yep, try to turn the lights back on. That's where they're going now, I guess. Right? It's back in the generator
He went to
room.
go check it out again.
Dude, I would get tired of going back
Not-
and forth. I would
not
just be like,
raining-
screw it.
Not
How many
raining
different
anymore.
punches have we got here? We got a red poncho, yellow poncho, green
Don't forget
poncho.
the girl was wearing a green one, the Slimer one.
Yeah.
She's already dead.
Rainbow ponchos.
Brenda.
Oh, so this guy just he flips a couple switches, can't figure it out. I was like, oh, there's gas in it.
Checks
I
the
don't know.
gas.
I would totally just go to sleep and be like, okay, I'll figure it out tomorrow. Like, in the daylight, I'll figure it out.
For real, yeah.
Right.
Like, not in the
Be like, oh, turn it on so I can turn it off.
Right.
Go to sleep.
Pretty much.
But I mean, it is like weird stuff going on. Like, where is everybody? Now they're starting to notice that
Right.
everybody's getting missing.
Everyone's starting to gradually figure out something's wrong.
Yeah.
Not until it's too late.
And also, they do think it's just a storm.
Yeah, that's true. I guess there's a perfect
She's good.
collection of
She's good at a job.
circumstances to make it like happen the way it did. I think that's probably the problem. The later movies kind of drop that, and it gets kind of a little more ridiculous. In this movie, they actually take the time to set up everything as to why this happens.
So there is really a Camp Crystal Lake in real life, right?
Maybe. She's just dreaming.
Okay, girl just woke up from a nightmare yelling
Yeah.
Bill, Bill.
Yeah, but there is
And she's just restless. Can't.
Dude, I
It
would
was
be
like,
restless
whatever.
within like 1 hour of being at this campsite.
it was
Yeah.
filmed at a real camp, but just not called Crystal Lake.
Yeah.
Camp Pawnee Bosco or something
Yeah.
weird. I gotta look it up.
Okay, now she's back to the Easy Bake Oven.
That would be cheating. Oh, so it is a gas oven. Then she lights it with a match. Yeah,
It's a cool little oven.
yeah. It's an antique, clearly.
I'd bake muffins in there.
Yeah. Interesting like design. Yeah, side by side range
Cupcakes.
and stove.
Yeah. It is. It is like an easy bake oven.
But she's
And then she's like,
well, she
was
making
just trying to go to sleep. And now she's making coffee.
Oh yeah, right? I mean,
yeah. It might be Cinca.
what is that, decaf?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or is it coffee or hot cocoa? It's coffee, right?
It says coffee.
All right.
I'm telling you, man, there are some like long scenes.
Well, there's a lot less people to kill now, so
yeah.
Now it's kind of just her.
You gotta take your time. Yeah. What are we down to like?
And those keys, I bet you those keys were very damn handy to have later on.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if they're in there later.
Oh yeah, it's a good thing to check.
In the second movie, I feel like the scenes or transitions or even kind of the story, there's a little more subplots in the second one, and it moves a little faster, I think.
Right.
Oh yeah.
I think they're like, okay, we got something, guys. Let's pump this out and let's.
Like, I mean, it's all these early horror movies. Credit. They are kind of like more low budget and slow pace, but they do have some like so much iconic things that come off of them to be able to give them enough material to like make a franchise out of. You know?
Just make sequels after sequels.
It's like it's a cool establishing.
establishing.
The establishment, man.
Yeah,
you're the establishment.
But yeah, I like how they're slow paced.
I mean, I don't mind it.
And they're more old
like
school,
significant.
Like yeah,
dude. The only thing slower I can do than this was Night of the Living Dead, the original. I think it was in '59.
Oh no,
I like that.
I like that one. Yeah.
No. I'm saying that's the only one that I can like really. I like that one, and I could put up with kind of like the slower, even the black and white.
Sense. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't mind. I went to go watch it when they played it in one of the local movies. I was like, all right,
theaters,
yeah.
Yep.
Damn.
Okay, this guy gets archery
shot to shit with arrows.
Yeah.
They just showed this guy with arrows
and
through
his
his head
slit.
and his throat cut.
Yeah. So she used the knife for that. So it's another knife kill.
Okay, now it's pretty much.
I need my.
It's this girl
pen and paper
versus
the
Jason's
killer.
mom.
The killer. Yeah.
Yeah, the killer.
Yeah, only two left.
Yeah.
She killed the douchey guy that came back.
Right. She killed the douchey guy.
And I think she just kind of figured out everything's like gone wrong.
Now
she starts panicking.
Now there's people. Now she knows people are dead.
Dude, it's so funny. I swear, Jason's mom has like 3 times to kill this girl, and she manages to get away every time.
I know.
It's like,
well, the movie would be a lot shorter otherwise.
This girl, this girl doesn't. She needs to confirm the kill.
But also, props to her resourcefulness. Her first thought is to barricade the door.
Yeah, not the best way, but still.
She's at least trying.
What about the windows?
I mean, compared to some of the other deaths some of the poor people got, we didn't even see. It's just like, surprise, or scream, you're dead, or.
Yeah. No, I like that one girl. The one girl's lazy scream.
Yeah, and it does show it does add to the panic. Like, okay, now, like, there's a killer out there, and we're trying to survive. Like, it's not just them wandering around anymore.
She's
like, curtains. Oh shit, what the fuck do I do? Like, what do you do in that situation?
Right. Closing the curtains. She's putting like a heavy log up against the door.
Yeah.
Even though,
dude, she forgot a curtain on the left. There's still one window that's open with a light right there.
There's a desk against it, though. I guess that's what she's thinking. And she starts just piling up everything against the door.
I mean, I don't know. If I saw that dude, I'd probably try to hightail it out of there and not barricade myself in there.
Right. But you forget, they're also miles away from anything.
Yeah.
It's like, at least 10 miles, I think, to the next anywhere.
Yeah, it'd be bad, man. It'd be a bad situation.
Yeah. But, so, like I said, I give her credit for being, even though she's panicking, she's smart enough to try to do something. And, like, because some of the other people, I'm afraid, we just saw get, boom. Like, poor Kevin Bacon was taken completely unawares.
Yeah, she can at least barricade herself in.
He didn't even know what was happening, and then he was dead.
Yeah, you just got a spear through the throat. Like,
yeah.
Oh, she's got a bat. Okay, cool.
Yeah, the hitchhiker tried to run, but then that didn't work out for her. Then the other one just yelled and got.
That was the best kill.
Yeah,
like there's an axe through your face now.
At least she grabs the bat. Like, why would you ever put that down?
Yeah, you wouldn't. Not in this case.
Only if you picked up something better.
Right. Like Bruce Willis in Pulp Fiction. He picks up the bat and then he puts it down for the sword.
Yeah.
He actually goes through a couple things. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he goes to the chainsaw. I think he picked up a hammer, didn't he?
Wrench or something.
Yeah.
Hey, we should totally do Pulp Fiction.
It's a good scene.
Do you think he's really going to stop at 10 films?
She got a little poker.
Well, who's gonna stop at 10 films?
Tarantino. Think he's gonna stop at 10, or is that just?
Like, I bet 12.
Think so?
Wait,
like,
is he? Right did he say that?
Right when she settles down, look.
Yeah.
Nope.
Special delivery.
Oh damn!
Brenda's been roped up.
Yeah,
and she beat her too, like on her face.
It doesn't look like she's been cut though.
It's like brutalized.
Yeah, it looks like she just like kind of beat her and roped her up.
Yeah.
This is a good one. This is a good This is a good scene where they show her all messed up.
Yeah. And the
realizes more of her friends are dead. Yeah. Or coworkers.
Coworkers. Yeah, they become friends, I guess, kind of through the course of the movie. I mean, you kind of have to be if you're going to work with them for like the next 6 weeks, hurting a bunch of kids. You better be friendly.
She's totally freaking out.
I mean, at this point, yeah, she's on all fours now, freaking out. Like,
yeah,
I'd be more freaked out about the open window.
Yeah,
dude, I would get the hell out of there. Like, hightail it out of there.
Yeah,
loses her raincoat.
Yeah, she's gonna get wet when she's running.
And then, don't put the bat down. Didn't even use it.
Yeah, but then.
She thinks it's
what's his
Dave?
Name? The creepy guy, yeah. Gotta undo the whole barricade.
Okay, now she's running out, and she's gonna be confronted by. Oh, she does think it's Dave.
Yeah,
but she sees the mom.
Who are you?
It's Mrs. Voorhees.
And so now she takes confidence in her future assassin.
Someone.
Or would-be assassin.
Yeah.
Right. I think what's happening is just the killer just has a need to confess. That's why it gives her so many opportunities to escape.
Yeah. And then, she's kind of like playing with her food now. It's just the last one.
Yeah.
And she wants her to know like what the hell is going on.
Right.
Dude, that's so messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I mean, the only people left are the cop, right? And her.
Yeah.
And the crazy dude.
In the cast, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
she's like, I'm not afraid. She like imagine telling like
dude, at
she's
that
not
point,
really reacting how something.
Yeah, I know. At that point, I knew it. I was like, okay, something is freaky.
Yeah,
like she's working with somebody, or she's
like,
the killer, or something's going on.
Yeah. Just her surprise sigh.
He made such a mess.
Her underreaction.
Her underreaction. Exactly.
Yeah. So young, so pretty.
You wouldn't be running out right now?
Dude, you wouldn't be like freaking out? Yeah.
I'd be like, okay, get in the car, let's go. She's like in drama class.
Dude.
Yeah.
Drama class 301.
Yeah.
Look, this is
here's the origin story.
Okay, so now the story starts to come out where Jason died.
Yeah.
Well, the young boy drowned.
Right. At this point, you know, like something's messed up.
Yeah.
And you're hearing the music too.
Yeah.
What you're also thinking about. Watch Jason every minute.
So she was the cook?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She used to work here. And And they're now.
So how young was he that he sucked at swimming? Because when he pops out of the water later, he looks like he's like 17.
No, it must have been 8 or 10 or something.
Yeah.
Because that's what, like how old the kids are usually at summer camp, right?
Okay, you can see him, a glimpse of him here.
Oh, okay. They're flashbacking.
He does have kind of like a weird head.
I wonder what her reaction is watching this girl like stare off into space and
Dude, I would like run, man. I wouldn't stay there and listen to her crazy ass.
Yeah, she's a bit nonplussed, you can tell. And then she's starting to figure it out. She's suddenly realizing.
And she's like, "Oh damn, it's this one."
She's like, "Yep, I ran into a psychopath."
Yeah, it's a kid clearly.
Yeah.
If you see in the shadows here in the flashback.
And he's got.
He's a little boy.
He's got that weird head.
Yeah, what's up with his head?
Maybe learning disabilities or something.
He's got some kind of disorder.
Oh.
Oh, and she's got the knife.
She's got the Bowie knife.
And then
she blames everybody.
Yep.
And
immediately knocks this old lady over.
Yeah.
Dude, she just cracked this lady's back with a little fire picker thing.
Yeah. The fire poker, yeah.
And it's like right then she could have, well, I mean, this is this is understandable because she's like, okay, the car's right there, just go.
Yeah, and plus she's
Knock
freaking
her
out.
over,
She's not
get
gonna
in
like
the car, get out of here.
right.
Panic and try to escape. Oh, there's her friend. Yeah.
Oh, there's a dead hitchhiker.
Just some random lady. Yeah, she don't know, but a dead body. I would have kicked her out or kept going.
Yeah, I would have kept going. I would be like, okay, excuse me, I just have to borrow this Jeep real quick.
Yeah, she's dead.
And then
that was the last knife kill. Okay, because it was stuck in him.
Yeah. Wait, but she had the knife she pulled out of the sheet.
I guess she had like another knife.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, she pulled it out of her holster.
Oh, yeah, she did. Yeah.
So now it's suddenly become a more conventional cat and mouse game, except it's two women chasing each other. And the props were credit where credit is due. You don't see a lot of female slashers or serial killers in films.
Oh,
see that part.
This is where you think that Jason is coming to his mom and saying, "Hey, kill her."
And I'm saying it's just an inverse psycho.
I think she's just psychotic.
Well, it's one or the other.
I think it's both.
But
yeah, another part where
Game of
when she was the actress, what's her name that played
Betsy Palmer?
Yeah, Betsy Palmer, where she was playing the part that, because she was like, okay, I'm the killer, I'm the like psycho, for this movie. That she was playing it a little more like way more like intensely, like a little more crazy eyes or crazier, not so like wholesome and kind of just like regular old lady.
Yeah.
Right.
Like way more of like a psycho character that they told her to like tone it down more to like keep it keep this kind of like simple like just her like I'm
dude, but the
come
psycho
get you
that's
now.
like the cool
like,
part.
Yeah. Instead of like this crazy like psycho killer.
Right. And she's looking for the ammo. She's got the hunting rifle here, which I can't tell what it is.
I forgot to see if the keys were in the.
It looks like a little 22, but you can't get to the ammo. Sadly.
Yeah, locked up.
So, best practices.
And then she's coming.
Those keys would have been handy, I guess.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Those keys are probably right there.
She's trying to threaten her with it, but she can't really bluff with the
lock cabinet.
Yeah.
Oh, and then we go back to the voice. Killer, mommy, killer. She totally called her bluff.
Yeah.
Kill her.
Now she was throwing some
a ball of yarn.
Little twine.
Fishing line, I thought. Yeah.
Throwing pens or whatever the hell, whatever she can grab.
Whatever's at hand. Full on panic. Yeah.
And she's
smack her around
slapping her.
Yeah.
Dude, girl fight. Cat fight.
Also, another funny, I heard an interview with this girl, Betsy Palmer, because she was used to stage acting. So when they did it, they would actually like,
she punched her.
Crotch shot.
Dude, she just punched her in the private part.
Hook right there.
Yeah. No, that was with the rifle.
That was mean.
She hit her with the rifle.
Yeah.
So what happened when
when she was doing this part, she actually was hitting the girl because when she used to do stage acting, they're like, "Oh yeah, you just kind of cup your hand and don't hit the cheekbone so you don't get slapped or whatever."
Really?
Right.
So she was really hitting her in a couple of those scenes. Until afterwards, they're like, "No, like, you don't hit her."
Dude, that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a movie.
But it's good though because it adds to it. She's really beating up that girl.
It's like, sign your waiver here. You will be bitch slapped by this old lady.
She's like, that's how we do it in the theater.
Right. That's how we did it in the olden days.
Take a reaction. Smart's a little hide in the little corner right there.
Okay, so now we're still playing this game of cat and mouse where this girl just pops up from hiding underneath this, I don't know, they're like crates or something.
The platform there.
Yeah, there's like platforms and
It's
murdering
the rafts,
mom.
Right? Rafts over by the lake.
Yeah, again with a full moon shot, dude. It's like werewolf time.
Yeah. They're out.
Yeah. The full moon's out. The Jason voice is out.
No place to hide.
It's all the psychoness.
This lady is totally creepy, though.
And wait a second. What are these lights on, though? I thought she cut the power.
Yeah, did she turn them back on, though, when she stabbed the dude?
Maybe,
she might have, yeah. Oh, then she turned them off.
Well, she only turned one off.
Yeah.
You silly girl.
You're right, John. You're right, Bruno Diaz. It's just lights on, lights off. Wander around.
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, it's a small camp. Not much you can do.
Yeah. Yeah, the power must have come back on at some point because...
Okay, so now we have 2 attempts on this girl's life. The first one, where murdering mom whips out the knife, but then she grabs a fire poker.
The second time, you got to take her out.
The second time, she got, like, hit in the crotch with the butt
the
of
rifle.
with the butt of the rifle,
and then hit her in the face,
and then hook, a mean right hook or left hook, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And now we're about to be on our third attempt.
She's hiding in the cupboard.
Yeah.
Another game of cat and mouse.
Wouldn't be surprised if Ned was in there.
Oh, crazy Ned!
Should be in the cupboard, right?
I told you.
I told you you're gonna die.
Yeah. She hiding behind the. Well, someone's stirring up the place. You can hear from the background noise.
Dude, this would suck to just wait for death.
Yeah, it's a bad spot to be in.
The lights are back on.
Okay, lights are on.
She's trying to barricade the door, right?
And the mom is probably gonna come discover her here in just a moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have a. I would
it is
not
a nice
be
shot,
in a
though.
building.
They reuse those lights and shadows to good effect right here.
Yeah.
Really captures the atmosphere.
And the sound.
Yeah, it's a small indie production, but
She's
every once
just
in a
gonna
while
wait it out in the cupboard.
they get
I
things
mean, what
right.
else is there to do?
Didn't Lori try hiding in the closet in
Anything.
Halloween as well?
Yes, she
She
was
did.
hiding in the closet.
She did do the
and it
same
was
thing.
similar with the shutters. You can see the
Yeah,
light
yeah.
come through the
Right.
shutters.
And they bust through.
Yeah.
In this one, you can see the light come through the
Very
the
similar.
pallets, like the
slots in the
little
door,
yeah,
yeah.
the slots.
Because it's just,
Okay, and she does a "Here's Johnny" moment, right?
Here's
Yeah.
Jason, yeah.
Here's Johnny.
Oh, didn't this Shining come out about the same year as well? 1980?
The Shining.
Yeah.
I think it did.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I wonder which one came
Okay,
came
and then
out
here's
first.
the Shining shot. Here's Johnny. Look,
Yeah.
she pokes her head right through
Mhm.
And smile.
and smile. Look,
She's good. She's good at being evil.
she's good
Yeah.
at being a psycho. Okay,
She's going
now-
right for the
She's got
head,
the
dude.
machete, but
Yes.
frying pan to the
Dude,
face.
frying pan to the dome.
And then
This
number
is now
3
the
now.
third failed attempt on this
yeah.
poor girl's life.
Doesn't pick up the weapon. Kicks her over. Realizes blood. I just keep banging away
Bleeding
and
from the
take the
head.
machete away.
Yeah, seriously, man, just
Or
keep
do
going at it
anything.
at this
Just
point.
kind of
like,
keep stabbing her till I know that she's down.
Right?
And then I'll be done.
anything. I mean, anything.
But keep in mind, she's not really a killer, though. Everyone, the killer's a killer, but
She's just trying to survive.
yeah, she's not a killer. She's just trying to,
She doesn't want to kill, yeah. It seems like it.
she just wants to get away,
And now she's just like walking along.
That's, I guess, the difference between.
I would have went back to the Jeep and kicked the body out and drove away.
Yeah.
Like, what are you
seriously.
doing?
Yeah.
Where are you going? What are you doing? What the hell?
Yeah,
Especially in this type of situation, that's what you
dude,
would
I'd
do.
be running my ass off.
Yeah.
because you don't know who else is out there.
That's true. She really doesn't. have
Yeah,
any
I
idea.
wouldn't just be chilling on this little boat.
Could be just one psycho. Could be a whole lot of psychos.
Yeah.
Could be,
Camp Psycho.
Yeah,
God, yeah, that sounds like a good name for a movie, actually.
I'm telling you, because if I was her, I'd be like, okay, it's probably the mom and that crazy guy that are
Right.
like plotting.
Yeah, that would be a natural thought.
Okay, now attempt
Yeah.
number 4. Mom rolls up.
Breaks the oar.
Water saved her life.
Right.
Knocks the machete out of her hand.
Oh, she saw the mom's reflection. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
In the water.
Hits her with the paddle. Oh.
Nice. That's a paddling.
Dude, I love this like 1980s fight, man. It's so funny
Yeah.
with the music.
The old sweater.
It almost looks like a comedy.
Grandma
Yeah.
sweater kill.
Yeah.
She bit her arm.
Yeah.
Granny is
They
biting.
both bite each other.
Yeah. That's what's I heard. Apparently, female fights are just vicious because women just like go into panic mode and fight for survival immediately.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I heard. I don't know.
They'll
Don't accuse me of being sexist.
They'll
Okay, where
they'll get to it
this is
a
the
lot
first.
faster.
Now we got the slow motion. She picks up the machete. Who
Yeah.
does the mom bring the machete to the scene? Yeah, right.
Yeah, she brought it with her.
And she just decapitated her, like disgusting.
There can be only one.
Nice.
And you can see her arms go like, why, while she's decapitated.
And the blood spurting out.
yeah, blood's
It's
coming out.
Nice.
Dude, nasty. Her
And then
fingers are
this
still
girl,
moving.
She didn't even go for like chops or anything. She went straight for the head.
Yeah.
I mean, at that
like,
point, that's the fourth
yeah,
time. She's like, okay, no more funny business.
yeah.
I'm just gonna decapitate
She's
you.
like, okay, now's the time that
Back to the full moon shot.
you don't let her down again.
And now the full moon
Yeah.
still there.
Now she's the killer.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
now
slow
she's-
music.
Yeah, didn't she like die immediately in the second movie?
Yeah, in the second one, so again, guys, spoiler alert, second one.
Oh.
First scene with this girl who survives, she gets a screwdriver through her head,
Oh damn.
and we all assume and know that it's Jason Voorhees.
yeah.
But yeah, they pretty much do away with her pretty quickly in the second one, in the part 2.
Apparently that was a real life thing, just because she didn't want to be, I guess, in the rest of the movies.
No, oh yeah, the fame got to her a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently she was stalked by a crazy fan, and that kind of put her off.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. So she has to be let out of the next movie.
Dude, that sucks. All her millions.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you got this one.
What price sanity, man?
Yeah, that's true. What's the money worth if you're nuts?
Yeah, don't ruin your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, sudden shift in tone where it's like, oh, it's the morning after, and then you get the nice sympathetic music going.
Everything's good.
The cops finally show up.
The killer's head is off.
Cops finally roll up to this next scene, and she's just kind of chilling there in the water.
And
I think it's always been, I think, like one of those critical weaknesses of slasher films. You got to deal with the cops somehow. Because in a modern society, you've got cops running around everywhere. You know what I mean? So you have to find either put them in an isolated place or have them out of the game or whatever.
Yeah. When they were making the movie, when they were writing it, they were like trying to think of a good setting for a horror movie, and he's like, "Oh, campground."
Right.
He's like secluded.
It's out of the way.
People, out of the way.
Yeah. And this is your great classic horror twist and sequel hook.
Yeah.
As is required, apparently.
Yeah. And all of them have it too.
Yeah,
all the classic ones have it. Yeah.
So in Halloween, he after Loomis shoots him. Oh, now they got the kid. The kid's disgusting. Pops out the water and drags her under.
Yeah. So I was trying to figure out.
So
this happened.
No, this is a dream. This
happened.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, I watched.
No, because in the next scene she wakes up, no problem.
I know, but listen.
See, it's just a nightmare. Now she's screaming in this hospital bed.
Yeah, but listen.
I'm listening.
But she talks about the kid, but they say there was no one in the water but her.
Right, so that's what I mean. Like it was a hallucination or something.
Yeah. And they give her a shot in her butt or something.
And everyone's there just watching, including the cop.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, how about some privacy?
It's pretty HIPAA. No privacy.
Yeah, pre-HIPAA laws.
And then discussing situation.
Yeah.
Weird,
immediately she's like...
It's weird because she looks more vulnerable and scared here than she has through most of the movie.
I guess she's just recuperating or something,
ma'am.
Completely drawn out.
See? Pulled her out of the lake.
Right.
Which means that she got pulled out. The boat was flipped over.
And she's asking about the boy.
The boy that dragged her under.
So they pulled her.
That did happen.
Oh, shiza. Well, why did he let her live then?
He didn't.
He didn't.
He was trying to kill her.
But the cops showed up and pulled her
out
of the
water? But the cops pulled her. They were going to get her. They dragged her out.
Okay, now what about the cops? The cops are fine though, right? They didn't witness that. They didn't say, "Hey, some little boy came and dragged her under."
They didn't see it.
Right. They just saw her in the water.
They just saw her flip over the boat.
And
then she's like, she knows that she's still out there in the water.
Out there, yeah.
Jeez.
She's looking off and wondering.
Okay, so similar to Halloween, where you see Loomis unload a revolver into Michael Myers, he disappears at the end.
Right.
Again, that's why it's like to my theory is why it's not the mom because mom's dead. It's Jason. That's his evil entity. That's the boy. That's the beneath the lake is the evil that's killing these kids. And then eventually, because her vessel is gone now, he has to come out and do it. Yeah. So now he has to do it. But you can see the little bubble. You see the little bubble right there?
Yeah, I saw the bubbles in the lake in that final shot.
It makes you seem like there's something under the water.
Right.
See, look, starring Betsy Palmer as Mrs. Voorhees. So it is Mrs. Okay.
The prosaic interpretation is that she just imagined it. I'm saying there's a possibility. There's some wiggle room in both these movies. That it could be just regular, but then it also could be supernatural.
Well, they said dragged out of the water.
Yeah.
Which for me means they went and dragged her out of the water.
The cop didn't say out of the water.
Pulled her out of the water.
He said there were two that pulled you out of the lake or whatever.
Yeah.
So I guess she was in the water.
She was in the water and they pulled her out of the lake, thought she was dead.
Okay, yeah, all right.
As opposed to we dragged you in from the water while you were in the boat.
Okay, all right. Okay, yeah.
Which makes me believe that she did get taken. And that's why she's like, where's the guy that pulled me under?
Where's the kid? Where's the little boy?
She wasn't just dreaming. and the little bubble that came up as under the lake as they just showed as the last shot.
Yeah, that's
that could
true.
have been a trout.
Very similar to
a trout.
Very similar to
his presence
Halloween,
is now a fish.
Yeah.
There's something fishy about this lake.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, guys, we are now. It's rolling through the final credits.
Yeah.
What? I guess what would you rate it from a score of 1 to 10? Yeah, short credits, definitely.
Yeah. Well, what did I rate Halloween?
Shoot, I can't even remember what you gave it. I think you said 8 out of 10 due to the limitations of that at that time.
Right. I think this kind of falls into the same category. It's got that kind of there are just parts where it's slow, but that's only because if you watch it over and over again.
Yeah, lots of long shots. Like Halloween has a lot of long shots too, but not as many as this for sure.
Dude, this is like for real long shots.
Twice as many.
Right. But I think it was actually a very cleverly written movie. They actually took the time to construct something.
Yeah, they did it
plausible and believable and really scary and a nice twist that you really won't see coming. Just generally well characterized. I think a little bit like Alien, I guess, where there's just got these people working together, established dynamic, and then something comes in and starts killing everybody one after another.
Yeah,
it's got a little bit of that feel to it, so I kind of enjoyed it for that aspect. And then like I said, the shocking twist at the end. It really sells me on this movie.
Yeah. So what's your score then, Javier?
I'll give it the same as Halloween, 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10.
Johnny C.
Yeah, I give it 8 out of 10 also. Just because it sets up for it to be such a long running franchise so well. Same as Halloween, where you're just like all these horror movies, it always ambiguous at the end, where if the killer is actually gone or not, or if they're dead or not. But yeah, they all do it so well, and this one does it, I think, better than the other ones, just from setting up the lore. From my theory, it was that Jason is the evil,
fish,
the fish boy that comes out and eventually comes out and kills everybody.
First, he was the snake, and then he reincarnated into the fish.
Yeah. But yeah, just great horror story all around, camp story, the campsite and the Crystal Lake and everything, And I didn't notice before, but I did a tally on the knife kills, and I think it's 6 or 7, which is most everybody, besides the axe and the arrow and the.
Don't forget the machete at the end, where the girl saves herself to chop off the mom's head.
Yeah. And then the knife is clearly shown on the cover of the movie.
That's
there.
what I wanted. Yeah. Okay, so they got this. Whenever I think of Jason, I always think of. I mean, you can go to any Halloween store. They got the Jason mask and his machete.
Yeah.
Right.
And they said before, he wouldn't even get his mask till the third movie. I think
he didn't get his mask till later on.
Yeah.
Definitely not in the first one. Definitely not in the second one. At least an hour into the second one.
And the machete too was definitely one of the later movies.
And the machete, right? So it went from this kid who looked kind of weird in the lake, and the mom waving around this knife.
Another thing about that was originally that he was just supposed to be a regular boy, didn't look all mangled or funny or something like that. But they had the effects artist guy there, so they're oh, let's try to do something with this and then make it a little more scary. And so they added that part to it to make him look more deformed and scary.
Yeah.
And it definitely helped, and they said it helped out at the end there, which really got everybody. You see this crazy kid, deformed kid, come out and grab the girl.
So okay, so you're at 8 out of 10.
Yeah, 8 out of 10 for me for sure.
Okay, for me, again, how you mentioned, just the start to this really famous and long-standing series. Although some of the later ones, like Jason in Space or some crap, definitely don't pay tribute to, I guess the earlier films, but. I respect it because it has such a long-standing presence. I think it's one of the original 3, right, Jay? The original trilogy of what the slasher season or the slasher genre is. Yeah. That started in the early 80s, even Halloween, late 70s. Yeah, Halloween, late 70s.
Halloween, Friday the 13th, and Nightmare on Elm Street.
Right, so this is part of that. I mean, it's just really classic, iconic, and just has such a cultural impact. So I thought I really respect the movie for that. But for the scenes, for me, like they were so long and some of them were so drawn out that I'll have to give this a 7 out of 10.
I was thinking that too.
This movie could have been maybe an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
like seriously. So
you
can feel the But that's why I like it too, because the budget and like they just to make a slasher flick like they did it, and they did it so well it became like huge success. So like it's awesome. Like
oh dude, they were pumping these things out like year over year. Like the next one came out a year later.
Yeah,
right. That's typical Hollywood. Oh, this is good. Let's make another one.
Hell yeah,
we're doing it again.
Fast and Furious every year. I don't know how many times you can outrun a cop, but okay.
As many times as it takes.
Yeah.
Well,
so yeah.
To be fair, then they got to outrun international terrorists.
Oh jeez.
Save the world,
please. I can't wait for those podcasts.
Then they got to race in Tokyo.
Oh yeah, Tokyo Drift. I actually like that one. Okay, so I got 7 out of 10.
What?
And then both of you guys got
8 out of 10. It's right there on
8 out of 10. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, just
I think it's just.
I kind of just give it I just give it to them just because they
because
started
of what it is.
Like they created it so well. Like you gotta hand it to them.
They obviously did it so well. There's plenty of material left to mine, so they could feel comfortable going back and making more of them.
And even if there isn't any, if there weren't any sequels like that, then it still stands. Like it's all like the story's all there. Like it's.
It's a nice self-contained.
It stands on it.
Like thought out story, so it stands on its own 2 feet. And then the problems the sequels I think are just trying to build on that, or not building on that base, but just kind of rehashing some of the similar material, or being bolderized and just going, "Oh, guy in his hockey mask and machete," without thinking through it further than that. Like I said, this movie has plenty of like weird little literary references, like quoting Samuel Morse or old Katharine Hepburn movies. Just like
I would have never even, or even like taking the, well, no, Ghostbusters. I guess Ghostbusters took the little
right.
Ding 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 ding.
Yeah. But someone actually put some thought into it. So I guess props to Victor Miller, who I believe would go on to write soap operas or something. But
and the like classic horror like.
Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah,
like that's forever
the
scary.
only thing cooler than that is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre sound effect where it's like taking a picture. It's like.
Oh yeah.
Right? They like that long echo drawn out.
Oh, and also when the guy was the sound effects guy, when he was creating the sound for it, when he was like, I think he's playing with the new record or something that he got, and when he was doing it, he like did when he was saying kill her, he was doing the k and the ha or whatever, just like the.
Apparently, he was saying.
Like he was like beatboxing.
Ma.
Yeah, Kie-Mah or something.
Like kill ma.
But he was just doing the.
But
when he first like set it into the recorder, it like echoed by itself, and then so that's why he was like, "Oh, that sounds cool," and he's like, "I'll keep it." And he's like, he's like, "That sounds creepy." He's like, "I'll use that."
So he took it and and had the reverb, and the rest is history.
So like the echo part was just like a thing that happened. Like he didn't really plan on that, which is pretty awesome. So it's pretty cool. It just worked.
It just goes to show you take with what you got and you run with it.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. Well, I think that summarizes this movie review, guys. Anything else before we?
Can't wait for the next ones.
Yeah.
Jason.
The next one in real life, like coming out, or then part 2 that we're going to be recording?
Part 2 I like.
This is real life.
Part 5.
No, like the next like.
Jason Takes Manhattan movie. Or something.
No, I think that's 8.
Part 8 right.
Freddy vs. Jason.
Freddy vs. Jason.
Oh man, I think I saw that. Yeah,
there's a couple good ones in there.
Funny.
Yeah, there's a couple good ones, but on to the next one. I see.
Okay, guys. Thanks so much for joining, and please tune in for our Friday the 13th Part 2 review, which we'll do in the near future.
It's happening at some point. Yeah.
Yep. All right, guys. Thank you. Have a good night, morning, evening, day, whatever. Take it easy.
Yeah. Have a good one.
Adios.